One of the few questions we had watching Kwame Show's Part 1 transmission is what was the actual reason on why did they quit and why they didn't say goodbye to each other before giving in their miraculous. So in today's video, we're going to be analyzing together the reason why. Let's start. I think that for us to understand why didn't they say goodbye, we first need to understand why did they quit. And something that helps us understand why did they quit is the order of events that were happening in their lives at the moment. So I want to remind y'all that elation and transmission are right next to each other. Well, literally. But when we're talking about the order of events that occurred, elation and transmission are just a few hours apart. Elation is taken in the afternoon and nighttime, while transmission is the next morning. So for us to understand why, we need to connect both episodes. And if you notice, both episodes have something in common, which is that both of their identities kept pressuring them. In elation, Adrien's identity as Chat Noir was being a problem because in here, he realized that Marinette loves him as Chat Noir but not as Adrien anymore. His identity became a struggle because even though she loves him as Chat, things wouldn't work out since they both would be at risk of getting akumatized, and Monarch could take advantage of it. Now in transmission, Marinette's identity was a struggle. She wanted to tell Adrien what was pressuring her, and for once, she wanted to be happy. Also be able to tell him the things that was preventing her from telling him the truth, because let's also remember that a reason why Marinette thinks that she can't be with Adrien is because she thinks that love is her weakness. But as Siki said, love is also what makes them stronger. Adrien wanted to help Marinette, but her identity kept pulling her back. Also, as I said earlier, we need to connect the events of each episode. So, how it was all around the same period of time, everything that happened is mixed up in their head. Also, something else that we need to mention is that in both episodes, their identities is what didn't actually allow them to be with each other. It's the main string that was preventing them from being with each other's company. So, how everything was mixed up in their head, they couldn't really think straight. They wanted to be free from these responsibilities that they didn't even ask in the first place, and just be with the person they admire and love the most. Also, it wasn't really their own decision, because it was the Kwame's choice. Tiki and Black didn't tell them that if they wanted to quit, they could, but they just come towards them and told them that their mission was over, with no actual context whatsoever. And how their thoughts were messy, they didn't really think it through. They didn't think about what could this mean. They didn't think in the moment on what could their partner's thought will be about this. And this is why they didn't even think about saying goodbye. Their head was a mess. They just wanted a normal life. They wanted to be normal and for once to be free with each other. But now, this is where it will make them realize that they can't run away midway through. That they are chosen for a reason. And you can't start a race and just get to the middle. You have to actually try and at least finish the race. Also, they still haven't seen the consequences of their actions, which I definitely think that in deflagration we will see the results. But anyways, what do you guys think? Have a miraculous day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!